Your home feels like a safe, warm fortress for your beloved cat. You buy them the best food and the softest beds to keep them happy. But right now, there are everyday household items in your room that are secretly taking years off their life. Out of pure love, millions of owners unintentionally expose their pets to deadly hazards every single day. In this video, we will break down 9 hidden dangers that almost every cat owner has at home. Watch until the very end, because danger number 9 will make you look at your smartphone completely differently. 1. The invisible vapor. Number 1. Aroma diffusers and essential oils. We all love making our homes smell fresh and relaxing with modern oil diffusers. However, popular scents like lavender, citrus, eucalyptus, or tea tree oil are pure, concentrated poison for felines. The biological truth is terrifying. A cat's liver completely lacks the necessary enzymes to break down and filter out these specific plant toxins. When the diffuser fills the room with mist, your cat inhales these microscopic toxic particles. They stay on their fur, and the cat swallows them during daily grooming. These toxins accumulate in their body over months, slowly destroying their liver and kidneys without any early symptoms. If you notice your cat sneezing, coughing, or watery eyes around a diffuser, turn it off immediately before irreversible damage is done. 2. The Vertigo trap. Number 2. Tilt open plastic windows. Leaving a window open at a vertical angle seems like a perfectly safe way to let fresh air into your apartment. But for a curious cat, it creates a deadly, inescapable trap. Driven by the smell of the outside world, birds, or insects, a cat will try to jump or climb out through the top gap. As soon as they squeeze into the opening, their paws lose grip and they slide down into the narrow, V-shaped corner. The heavy weight of the cat's own body wedges them tighter and tighter. This intense pressure completely cuts off the blood flow to their back legs and vital organs within just a few minutes. If the owner is not home to lift them out immediately, it leads to painful internal bleeding, permanent paralysis, or sudden death. Always use special protective grills for tilted windows. 3. The silent kidney killer. Number 3. Indoor lilies. Many people love bringing beautiful fresh bouquets home, but if you own a cat, lilies are the ultimate death sentence. This is the most dangerous and toxic plant for any feline. The terrifying part is that every single part of the lily, the petals, the leaves, the water in the vase, and especially the bright yellow pollen, is highly poisonous. Even a tiny grain of pollen floating through the air can land on your cat's fur. When the cat washes itself and licks it off, the toxins immediately attack their system. Within just 48 hours, it causes irreversible acute kidney failure. Owners often mistake the early signs, like lethargy or vomiting, for a simple upset stomach. But by the time you reach the vet, it is often too late to save them. Never allow lilies inside a cat-friendly home. The soft suffocation. Number 4. Plastic shopping bags. Cats are naturally drawn to the loud, rustling sound of plastic bags, but letting them play with them is a tragic mistake. The danger usually begins when a curious cat accidentally gets its head trapped inside the handles of the bag. The sudden noise of the plastic moving behind them triggers an instant, blind panic. The cat starts running at maximum speed around the house, believing a predator is chasing them, and eventually wedges themselves into a dark corner under a bed or couch. Once trapped in that tight space, the physics of fear take over. The thin plastic material highly charges with static electricity from the fur and literally vacuums itself against the cat's wet nose and mouth. Under extreme stress, the cat's heart rate spikes to over 300 beats per minute, and they begin inhaling deeply. Instead of trying to use their claws to rip the bag, the cat suffocates within just 3 to 5 minutes from a complete lack of oxygen. Never leave empty shopping bags or snack packaging on the floor where your pet can reach them. 5. The electric thread. Number 5. Sewing threads, yarn, and holiday tinsel. Cats are natural-born hunters, and anything that moves like a string instantly activates their predatory instincts. However, allowing your cat to chew on sewing thread, yarn, or festive Christmas tinsel is incredibly dangerous. The biological reason lies right on your cat's tongue, which is covered in tiny, backward-facing hooks made of keratin. Once a cat starts licking or chewing a thread, these hooks act like a one-way conveyor belt, pulling the string deeper into the throat. The cat physically cannot spit it out and is forced to swallow the entire thing. Once inside the digestive tract, the thread creates a life-threatening medical emergency known as a linear foreign body. As the intestines try to move the food along, the long thread gets stuck at the base of the tongue or the stomach exit. The intestines then bunch up around the tight string-like fabric on a drawstring cord. With every muscle contraction, the thread saws through the delicate intestinal walls like a hot wire through butter, causing massive internal bleeding and fatal infections. Never pull a string if you see it sticking out of your cat's mouth or backside. Get to a vet immediately. 6. The clean poison. Number 6. Floor cleaners and chemical detergents. We all love the fresh, clean smell of a freshly mopped floor, but for your cat, that shiny surface is a hidden chemical hazard. Most commercial floor cleaners, bleach, and disinfecting wipes contain harsh chemicals, phenols, or ammonium compounds to kill bacteria. While these ingredients are safe for humans once dry, they pose a constant threat to a pet that lives close to the ground. Cats walk directly across these damp surfaces, and the chemical residue sticks to their sensitive paw pads. Because cats are fastidious groomers, they will immediately sit down and lick their paws clean to remove the strange chemical scent. This means they are directly ingesting highly concentrated toxins into their stomach. Over time, this daily exposure leads to chemical burns on their tongue, chronic ulcers in their stomach, and severe liver damage. Switch to pet-safe, non-toxic floor cleaners to keep their paws out of danger. 7. The dark medicine. Number 7. Human painkillers and medications. It is a common mistake for owners to think that if a medicine helps a human, it can help a sick pet. In reality, accidentally dropping a single pill on the floor can be a swift death sentence for your cat. Common over-the-counter medications like paracetamol, ibuprofen, and aspirin are incredibly toxic to felines, even in microscopic doses. A cat's body completely lacks the liver enzymes required to safely process and break down these human drugs. For example, a single tablet of paracetamol destroys a cat's red blood cells, preventing them from carrying oxygen through the body. Within hours, the cat's face and paws swell up, their blood turns a dark brown color, and they suffer from acute liver failure and suffocation from the inside out. Ibuprofen causes massive bleeding ulcers in the stomach and completely shuts down kidney function within a day. Always keep your medical boxes strictly locked away and never medicate your pet without a vet's direct prescription. 8. The microblade danger. Number 8. Cooked bones from the dining table. It is incredibly tempting to share a piece of your dinner with a begging cat, but feeding them cooked meat with bones is a huge gamble with their life. Unlike raw bones, which are relatively soft and flexible, bones that have been boiled, fried, or baked change their molecular structure. Cooking makes them extremely brittle and fragile. When your cat bites into a cooked chicken or fish bone, it easily splinters into long, needle-sharp shards. These razor-sharp splinters do not dissolve in the cat's stomach acid. Instead, they travel through the digestive system like microblades. They can easily pierce the delicate walls of the esophagus, puncture the stomach, or tear through the intestines, causing a condition called peritonitis, a catastrophic infection in the abdomen. This leads to intense internal pain, hidden bleeding, and a high risk of death within hours. Stick strictly to safe, commercially prepared cat treats and keep your dinner plates far out of their reach. 9. The digital spark. Number 9. Phone chargers and electrical cables. In our digital world, thin charging wires for smartphones, laptops, and headphones are everywhere. To a bored or playful cat, these long, dangling cords look exactly like the moving tails of mice or snakes. However, allowing your pet to chew on them exposes them to a massive, invisible danger. A single quick bite through the soft plastic insulation can trigger an immediate electrical shock that passes directly through their mouth. This electric shock is incredibly destructive to a cat's small body. It instantly causes severe, painful chemical burns inside their mouth and throat. Even worse, the electrical current can cause a condition called non-cardiogenic pulmonary edema, which means their lungs suddenly fill with fluid, making it impossible for them to breathe. It can also cause sudden cardiac arrest while you are in another room. Always unplug your chargers when not in use, and use protective cord covers to keep your digital space safe for your cat. Your cat's safety and long life are entirely in your hands. They trust you completely to protect them from a world they do not fully understand. Right now, take a look around your living room. Hide the plastic bags, secure your vertical windows, throw away any dangerous plants, and make sure your cleaning supplies are locked away. Leave a comment below how many of these items are in your home right now. Let's talk about it and share tips on pet safety. Protect your furry friends, hit the like button to help other owners see this, and subscribe to the channel for more hidden cat secrets.